Hi, this is Sir Randall, and welcome to my Super Mario Maker Levels That Don't Suck. This is episode 2, and going forward, I'm going to be naming the episodes after Super Mario Bros. Super Show, so the video title has nothing to do with the contents of the levels that I am been playing. Now, the levels I pick for the episodes are not necessarily easy or hard, they're just enjoyable to play. I've been getting a lot of requests to play levels, and I'm trying to do the best I can to get to them. If I don't get to them, don't worry, I will try to get to them. If not, keep submitting them and I'll see if I can get to them. Just keep in mind that I won't be able to get to every level and you might not make the list, but keep trying. I'd love to play your guys' levels. So with that, let's go forward. This level coming up is Jamieson Level number 1 by Scotty. Doing Super Mario Bros., the new one anyway, is really hard to do. This one is actually pretty well put together. There's a lot of levels out there with new Super Mario Bros., but just don't have the feel, or not necessarily the feel, but just not a really good level. This one actually was enjoyable to play. Power-ups are placed correctly, and the pipes and everything, and just like underground things like this make it a lot enjoyable to play. And now that we've gone through, platforms are made correctly. Jumping, like little nips and bits like this, I like. The note blocks are a nice touch. They're not overly zealous and they're not just in the way. It was fun to just get through it. One-ups. Plenty of one-ups. Keep in mind, making one-ups is a good idea, especially if they're going to be playing on Mario challenges. That gives them a chance to earn some lives back. And it's always a good idea to at least have 3 in there. At least 1. But coins are placed. It's just a nice designed level. And I like this one. I can either jump up or use the platforms. The wall jumps are fun to have. And I like how the blocks are placed here because it just gives it a different aesthetic than I'm used to. More coins and another underground little area, which is nice to have. If you didn't have the power up, it would be a little more challenging, which is nice. So now we get to go through. There's another one. I like how he put this together. It's a nice level design. And collect the coins. It's just easy. Love it. And it was just a pretty simple, easy level to do. Love it. I definitely recommend it. There's also a secret area in this level, but I'm gonna leave that up to you to find it out. Next we have Maynen Grounds 1-1 by Anthony. Love Super Mario Bros., especially Super Mario Bros. World. It's probably one of my most favorite ones. This seems really nice. I like the platforms he used and the semi-platforms. And the coins are nice to have. It's good to get like 1-ups. If you don't want to have a lot of 1-ups in your level, coins are good to have too. Placement of Yoshi is always good. It's an iconic character for Super Mario World. I don't like the overuse of them. But in this level, I find it quite enjoyable. I love the different uses of the different semi-platforms he uses. Like, he uses the ground and he uses the mushrooms. It's actually nice. A lot of coins here. The cloud could have been used a little sparingly, but oh well. Yoshi to the rescue. And through the door. Love the door usage. Here, I loved it because I can actually dump Yoshi and get rid of him. And not feel so guilty about it because there was no way to get up there. So jump him. Drop him down in the pit, and climb up. The use of clouds and the blocks are a nice touch. The question mark blocks, I like it. It kind of gives you a sense that, well, you could use the shell to get to it, but This level also has a secret that you can find. I'm not going to show it to you in this playthrough, but it'll be something that you can check out. Power blocks are nice to have, especially if you're going to have a lot of guys and you want to make it easy for them to get through. That's fine. And of course, some levels have glitches, like this one. You have to wait for the platform to get back. It doesn't show the platform until you get there. It should, but sometimes it just does not spawn correctly. So I'm not going to dock points for this guy. Just because, yeah, it's not his fault that there's a little glitch in Super Mario Maker. I know it takes a while to get there, but it should spawn when you get there so that you're not waiting forever. I do like how he made the platform so you can actually easily get the goalpost. Love a good Super Mario Maker level, and this is one of them. Definitely check it out. Next we have Mario Against the Rancor by Zero Slight. This next level is a Super Mario World Castle level. It is very well put together and I'm really actually quite impressed. They use the semi-platforms to actually create an illusion of a building being inside of the level. Also creating towers with actually roofs and everything on top of it. Very well put together and very impressed. The use of the doors was a nice touch as well. Love how they mirrored the effect on both sides. Gives it a nice touch of completion and actually level design. This course has plenty of power-ups, which is great balance between having an expert player and a novice player play. Power-ups are a very key essential item for actually making it easier for people to complete their level. One thing I really love about this level is that they use the platforms and the semi-platforms to actually make like skull flowers. Gives it a nice touch. Hardly see this used at all. Actually, this is my first time, and this is a great way of actually making this level have a really good feel and look to it. I love the placement of the Bowser in the middle of the level. It was unexpected and actually a welcome change. Though a lot of people just put tons and tons of Bowsers in the middle. This level only has one, and it's nice to see this, and it was a nice little challenge. And as you can see here, I get hit by a flame, but still be able to continue on. This level was short and sweet, but overall it was a great level to play, and I highly recommend anyone who wants to play it. Up next we have Back to the Basic by Fabs. This is an original Super Mario Bros. Theme. Very well put together, and like the title says, back to the basics. The use of the Mario amiibo is actually very well put together here. Actually having the amiibo actually created a bigger challenge of getting through this level, which actually was kind of nice. The spacing of the ground actually reminded me some of the levels made in Super Mario, which was actually quite nice to see. The added scan lines actually make this level feel a little old school, which is actually very nice. Adding the amiibo costume actually was a great idea. Gives a little extra challenge actually, and I actually welcomed it. Even though I lost the costume halfway through, it was still a nice design level and I really enjoyed it. The use of the piranha plants here were a nice touch. The flying piranha plants gave it a little extra difficulty that I liked. The use of the red Koopa Troopas here are an awesome idea, and I enjoyed it. I could either use the springboards or use the Koopa Troopas to get across this level, which made things very nice to do. The only thing I'm not a fan of is putting enemies in the question mark block. Also love how the power-ups are placed in this level as well. The ground placement in this reminds me a lot of the World 8 ground placement, which is great. And adding a different way to get up to the top of the flagpole, awesome. Great level, and would highly recommend it to anyone who wants to play original Super Mario Bros. Level. This has been Super Mario Maker Levels That Don't Suck. If you have a level and you want to submit it, just put it in the comments below. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.